Look, I don't know how many times I have to tell you, I'm not interested in bowling. She just stared at me. What do you mean you're not interested in bowling? You said you wanted to bowl for 13 years now. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't know. I was a different person then. I had dreams, I had goals, and now I just don't really care. I didn't know what to think. I mean, this was 15 years of, I guess 13 years of saying I wanted to bowl and all kinds of things. But I couldn't do it anymore. I had to end things with her, and no, it wasn't because of the bowling. I have a lot of other things going on in my mind. She just didn't understand that. She had no idea what she was talking about, and I tried to help her understand, but I don't think she cared. Can we not do this right now? Please? Fine. Fine. I'll just keep going. Nobody's listening, but let's just keep going. Uh, um, I don't know where it was. I dropped her off at the house that day. Um, I pretended like I cared. I really did care. I've been with her for 4 years. I cared really deeply, but I don't, I don't want to get in her way. She was very ambitious. She wanted to become a lawyer, and she was studying to do that. And I was just in the way. That's all it was. I was in the way. I had no job. I mean, I graduated college, but I couldn't even get a job. Straight A student, couldn't get a job out of college. You tell me how that's supposed to make me feel. I don't know. It was kind of all a blur. I got out of the car. Um, I got the keys out. Definitely, I did that. I remember that, but I don't remember where I put them. My emotions were kind of running all over the place. It was just a spur of the moment kind of thing, and I just I'm I wanted to walk her to her door one last time. I wanted to see her inside, and then once she got into the safety of her house, it would be over, and that door closing would be signify the end. That's all I wanted it to be. I didn't mean for it to turn into anything else. But I get I gotta stay focused. Okay, stay focused. Um, what happened? What? Think. I went back to my car. I think I had the keys in my hand, my right hand still. Um, I didn't really feel anything. When I went to the car, I didn't have anything in my hand, either one of them, and I thought that was kind of weird. Because I had parked the car. I remember taking the key out of the ignition and moving. I remember the feel of the metal on my fingers. It was cold, and I was heating up. So I remember that metal was a very calming sense of comfort, kind of like a reminder for me to calm down and to take a second to breathe. That, breaking up with her, yeah, it was tough, but it was for the best. And I just had to calm down, and everything would have been fine. Um, I don't know. I got into the car, I closed the door, I didn't see my keys. I didn't know where they were. So then I started panicking even more. Um, Thankfully, I had my phone on me, and I called my mom. You know, I always call my mom when I'm stressed. You know, she's very comforting. So I called my mom, and she answered, uh, asked me what was going on. I told her, and she said she was sorry to hear that Mary and I had a good relationship, that she was surprised it was going to end. You know, I, of course, I didn't feel great about that. You know, I felt horrible. I felt worse. Because then I started thinking, oh, well, great. I made another mistake. Not only did I lose my keys to the car I didn't even buy, my parents bought for me, but now I don't even have a relationship with the one person who probably was my person. It just, I don't know. I just get those feelings of wanting to just disappear completely. You know, just to not have to worry about the world and all the problems that I'm facing and all the problems that are gonna face me. I just, I don't know. Sometimes I just want to save people from that pain. I don't want them to go through the pain, so I just cut them out of my life, you know? And I know it's bad. I know it's not something I should be doing because people want to be in my life to care about me, right? That's what the point of having loved ones means, isn't it? I just I just don't feel like I can be myself around anybody anymore. I feel like the best place for me to be is by myself, where nobody can hear me. Just in my room and in a dark place, nobody can shine a light on, I guess. Um, I mean, I guess back to the story. Called my mom. She walked me through all the steps. You know, first breathe. It's not a big deal. We can find it. We can make another key for you. Just tell me where you are, and you know, I can come by. I mean, actually, she did have a spare key. Now that I think about it, I always thought that, you know, when I had one car key, that was it, and then I had to be very careful with that. Um, I don't know. I didn't know much about anything, so I I figured it was just the one, and then, you know, if I lost that, I was screwed. I was wrong, fortunately, and she brought it back. She brought me the key. I told her where I was. She brought me the key, and it was fine. It ended up being fine. But I got that car when Mary and I started dating. You know, that was my first car, and it felt great. You know, 4 years. And Mary had, well, she was my first girlfriend. I didn't think I was going to ever have a girlfriend. I mean, I'm very insecure, very quiet, very almost antisocial. I would say I'm pretty shy. I guess you could say too. I don't know. I just don't want to be a burden to people. I just want to help them. Not I don't want people to always be helping me. I want to help them. I want to do something. But I don't even know how to stand up for myself. But that's beyond the point. That's beside it. I just ah my mom brought me the key. Then she said, "Okay, I'll see you at home." Blah blah blah. She took off. I don't know. I never found that first key. Part of me thinks, you know, the bad side of me thinks that Mary might have taken it from me. Because I did. She did want to hug me. When I walked her to her door, she said, "Can we have one last hug at least?" Just to seal it, I guess. So I agreed. I didn't feel great about it anyway, the whole breaking up with her. So I figured, well, I might as well do something good from this. And I did. At least I thought I did. Then I didn't have my key in my hand. I don't know. I don't want to accuse her of stealing it. I just felt like it was odd how I had the key there, and then once we hugged, somehow it left my hand. Or, I don't know, when I went back to my car, I didn't have it anymore. I didn't feel her touch my hand. That's the part I don't understand, and I keep mulling over that over and over again. How could she have stolen it when she didn't even touch my hand? I mean, they were closed, weren't they? My hands. I thought they were. I can't remember anything anymore. Okay. What was it? No, I don't think she stole it. I think she was trying to help me. I think she cared about me, and I think I don't know what I think. I'm tired of thinking. I'm tired. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to think anymore. I just want to stop. I just want the voices to stop. They won't go away. And I don't know what to do about it. I broke up with the one person who actually cared. I'm ruining my life. She's probably happy somewhere now. And I don't know. I just feel like I messed everything up. Again. Just like I always do. I don't know what to do about that. I just feel that every time I try something, I fail at it. And I get it. Failure is a part of life. It's just the first step to getting success. But it just doesn't feel like that. When I fail, I feel like everything's just falling apart over and over again. And I try so hard to not fail. I try so hard to get it all together, but nothing works. I've even tried religion, believing in a higher power who cares. That works for about a month. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I just wish I were not here. Sometimes I wish it would stop. Go left, go right, just do this. No, you made the wrong call. You goofed it up again. Great job, man. I just don't know what to believe anymore. I can't even get a job. I can't even move out of this city. I'm constantly reminded of her. I don't even know if she's still here, to be honest. In the same house. I don't have the courage to check. And I certainly don't have the courage to talk to her. Not after how I ended it. I felt terrible. Anyway, I guess. I just went on a huge tangent. I got in my car. I drove home with the spare. Everything was fine. It was mostly fine. I couldn't sleep that night. My mom suggested I take all kinds of things, melatonin, magnesium, even ibuprofen. I was hurting quite a lot physically too. I mean, my hand, I guess, really clutched that key, and it hurt my hand really bad. I had to massage it quite a lot after that. But it was fine. Everything felt fine. I just I'm tired of messing everything up. I'm tired of being the only one who seems to care. I'm tired of making friends or people I think are my friends just to be stabbed in the back by them. I'm tired of opening up. I'm tired of being vulnerable, trusting people just so I get my heart broken. And Mary was the only one who didn't do that. But I did it to her, I'm sure. I mean, just seeing the way she looked at me after that, I just couldn't look myself in the mirror again for a long time, actually. And in fact, when I still see myself, I get a little upset, hateful. I don't like looking at myself. I mean, I've taken all the mirrors down in my house. I just feel like it's better that way. I just feel like it's better that I don't see myself or what I look like, who I've become now. Or not the house. I mean, I tried, but that's beside the point. I'm not allowed to take down all the mirrors in the house. It's not my house. But in my room, I had a mirror. I took that down. Not that it matters. I mean, I still took them away. I don't know. I'm just tired. So, so tired. And I just wanted to stop. Just 1 second of peace. Is that too much to ask? I don't know.